CBS Sports burning questions in the AFC North, the Browns division. For the Browns, can Baker Mayfield lead Cleveland to a title? There's a loaded one for you, Tom.
Yeah, well, we're about to find out, aren't we? I've been really impressed, I must say. I was really impressed with the way Baker grew up last year, both as a player and a person. He really seemed to take things seriously. The year before was tough. I mean, he'd be the first to admit that it was a bit of a setback, that he did not capitalize on that great rookie year he had, and he wasn't very good. And he really dedicated himself to his craft in the offseason. He worked on his body, and I just think he grew up a lot. And a lot came at him quick in that first year, right? He had a lot of rookie success. Everybody thought that second year he was going to be able to build off of that, and he didn't. So it was good to see him just kind of take hold of the team last year, take hold of himself. So whether he can lead them to a title right now or not, that's what we're going to find out this year. And the expectations are completely through the roof. And so he's going to have to deal with all that. It's now, a team that's looked at as a very legitimate Super Bowl contender, and he's going to have to be able to deal with it.
How much of a difference do you think it will make for him that he's going to be in his second year in a system for the first time since between his junior and senior year in college, which when you think about that, that's unbelievable.
It's really incredible when you think about it, Dave. I mean, it's like if you and I had a different boss every 6 months or whatever, you're having to adjust to learning, not only a new personality, but a new way of doing things. And then having to, on top of that, learning a new playbook with new language and you name it. So I think it's going to be great for him. I think it's going to allow him to, again, build on what he was able to do successfully last year, learn some of those lessons. And I just think he's had such a really, tough time building relationship with his coaching staff because there has been such turnover. And I think, Kevin Stefanski, for all that he did right last year, and there was a lot, I think one of the best moves that he made was that connection that he made with Baker right out of the gate. He, not long after getting the job, he headed down to Texas and spent time with Baker and his family. And I think that had a lot to do with how well Baker played last year.